Isaiah, they have to read Jeremiah,
Deuteronomy.
They have to read all those scriptures to see, to identify our Lord being the one that fulfills the very things that those men wrote about.
They would say, this is that prophet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Yahushua, when he came on the scene, he was even shaking the scribes and Pharisees on. Like, damn, y'all didn't read this?
I didn't know that.
Y'all didn't know that? You know? Now, who's that account?
How are you in a position to teach? I forgot. Is that an Acts? No, not Acts. He was questioning, like, hey, how are you supposed to know this? You're supposed to know this stuff before you get out to teach. Yeah. Certain things you're supposed to already know.
Man, what's that account? It always skips me, but I always like to go into it. When Yahushua cut the Pharisees, when they saw that the children was basically coming to Yahushua, and it was like, yeah, even the children are crying after him. And he was like, did you not read in the Psalms such and such? That this day is basically that particular prophecy that you know about is fulfilled right here, this moment. Was it? It's in a psalm, but I want to get that count. Yeah, it's like I think it's in John, maybe. It might be Psalms the 8th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, you still have that in Psalms 119. You can get that first while we look for it.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, and verse. I'm gonna start at 103. How sweet are thy words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Sorry, precept, precept means commandment. When you first wake up, hear this word is sweet to you, man. And going to another precept, Ezekiel, what's that? Ezekiel
3.
The 3rd chapter.
Right. This is Ezekiel 3, and the verse at the top, and it reads, moreover he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel.
That roll is the Bible, containing the precepts, the commandments.
So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me,
eat it, digest it, understand it.
And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
Honey, because when you first wake up to the truth, you know your nationality. You know the Lord is not a so-called white man. Esau's the so-called white man's the devil. He's a deceiver. All right, you get all these revelations, about the scriptures. It's sweet to you. Continue.
And this 4, and he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech, and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel.
We connect this word in the way we speak connects with our people. Whatever language, whether it's Spanish or Patois, whatever language, our spirits connect. So when we break this word down to each other, we have all the lingo and the analogies that tie us in to understand. Like if say somebody that used to deal drugs or whatever, or you can tell the kind of street dude, about that street life, you may want to talk to him with analogies according to street life. Would you go snitch on the homie of such and such, and would he be like, nah, you relate it to him that way so he can understand it. And that's how we're able to do with this word, talking not just us in particular, but our people are able to do that with one another. And that's what it's talking about. But if it was somebody of a different nation, of a different speech, it's hard to figure out. It's hard to connect with each other like that.
This is Revelation 10 and 9. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up.
So this is basically the same scenario as Ezekiel. This is the book of Revelation. John the Revelator received the book, which is the Bible.
Take it and eat it up, and this shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey.
There you go. So, like I said, once you first wake up, understand, who you are, and what your purpose is, it's sweet to you. And once you start, doing the work of the Lord, dealing with these people, they got demons on them. Go deal with your woman, she got demons on her. Go to the job, they got demons on them, constantly fucking with you. Getting attacked by actual demons from the spirit world while you sleep. It becomes bitter to you, man. You got to suffer these people out here, man. It becomes bitter. But it's still sweet, though. It's still sweet because these people don't know.
Stay on your path.
You realize like I got a coworker at work that always, she talking about how her and her husband always trade financial stock market. And she thinks she's so, so we do this, we do that. Always talking about that. She's like, you don't trade stocks? I'm like, I don't know nothing about that. But the truth is, I do know about it. But I know through prophecy the economy is about to collapse. And I'm like, you still thinking this shit is so smart, but you can't see watching the financial markets that this thing is going to collapse. All the other people that's not in this word, they can see it's collapsing. So how smart are you? But it becomes bitter when if I tell her that, she gonna start looking at me funny because all her hopes and dreams are built up in that situation. So to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, I gotta just hold my tongue on that, and it becomes bitter because you get sick of hearing these people talk about my 5-year plan, my 10-year plan. Like,
This is Ecclesiastes 1:17. And I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. And I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit.
You must study to make the mind and the heart weary.
Because the scriptures tell you with much wisdom is much grief.
Brother, read it, yeah.
It's like you
Verse 18. For much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Yeah. Much wisdom is with much grief.
What would you prefer to have? So like,
go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say, what would you prefer not to know, or would you prefer to have the grief with the knowledge of it?
Because when the Most High opens up your eyes to the understanding of the scriptures, you see everything wicked around you. You see the demonic vibrations on the people. You see the demons on people.
Symbolism of
Let me ask y'all. So the Edomites. We talk about wickedness and evil. The Edomites are categorized as evil people, right? But you also say that not all Edomites are evil. Is that right?
No. Not all white people
Not all white people are
Edomites,
Edomites.
which makes them not of the wicked. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
All Edomites are the devil.
Yeah.
But not all white people are Edomites.
Yeah,
That part.
we say so-called white people.
So-called.
So how do you differentiate what white people are Edomites? What white people could not be?
I mean, through the word, through the Bible, and also their mannerisms, because you got to know history, man. Because our people ruled Europe for 1,000 years, man. And they made it, had sex with Edomite women, and they produced, male children, and going on down the line, thousands of years. Those children, they're Israelites, but they look like so-called white people, so-called Chinese, so-called Japanese, etc., because we're scattered amongst all the nations as well. Right.
Europeans.
But those original ones were Edomites, right? Those original Spaniards that came over to the Western world to conquer. Those were Edomites, but both was happening, but both was popping each other. And some of them some of the jakes that were over there lightened up.
At that time, the Moors already had ruled over Spain.
Right.
Before they came over.
But you gotta
And that proves that some of them Spaniards could have been Jake
I
too.
was just about to say that.
The original Spaniards and Portuguese. Because Portuguese and the Dutch colonized a lot of South America.
It's the book of Romans 8, verse 16, and it reads, "The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are children of the Most High." So we figured out through the Spirit, You can tell, like the apostle, I believe it's Apostle Gabor, he always go into like confusion of faces dancing. He's like, oh, that's not no Edomite, that's a Jake. So
like when they accuse y'all of being racist.
Right.
completely falls obliterated, right?
But you got to understand the definition of racism, or he gonna break it down.
I was just gonna say, if you know what the meaning of racist means, it basically means for your race. You know, and they don't want us to. They demonize that word, but they don't stop white people from being racist. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, when you're racist, we just want the best for our people. But we don't.
Everybody wants the best for their own race.
But we don't go solely on the color of somebody's skin to determine race.
Yeah.
That was the Edomite construct. He made it according to skin color.
Let me read this definition of racism. Racist, adjective, showing or feeling discrimination or prejudice against people of another race. This is the one that applies to us. Or believing that a particular race is superior to another. And we are superior to the rest of the nations.
Deuteronomy 7:6 right there.
You know? And it's factual. We can see it through our spirit, through our talents, sports, not just sports, but all the inventions that we invented. Everything that you see before us, we invented. We invented the stoplights, from the cell phone to the internet,
engines,
anything you can think of. Not just all nations.
And then also, when you know a little bit about when you know a little bit about history, you look into other nations where we ruled, not just Europe. Before that, when we went to captivity, we went under every other nation. So we're scattered in every nation. There's some Israelites that look like Bruce Lee. I always loved to use Bruce Lee. Look, let's see his face light up when I brought Bruce Lee. Because you know something different about Bruce Lee. Why don't Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, and Jet Li, what's the difference between them? Bruce Lee has something different rhythm, a different lingo, a different look in his eye than the rest of them. You know?
About how the Israelites, are better. This is Jeremiah 10:16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. That's what you're speaking about. The Israelites pretty much invented everything. You know?
Hey, and doesn't that prove the scripture where it says that through thy seed all nations shall be blessed?
Yeah.
Everywhere we at, that nation is flourishing because of us. No matter where we at in the world, that society, if they're thriving economically, is because of the Israelites.
Now here's a big picture of the whole captivity of the Israelites thing from the other nation's perspective, right? It's good to keep them away from their God, to keep their God mad at them, so they can be under captivity under us and help us flourish in the earth.
Exactly.
That's the mentality of the heathen.
Yep.
That's the crafty counsel from Psalms. If somebody
That's why we got to keep them indoctrinated with LGBTQ.
Yeah.
We got to make sure the men get rid of their toxic masculinity and become effeminate. Let's emasculate the men. Let's put the women over the men. You know, let's make the men emotional so that they don't have a resistance against the powers that be. Let's make sure they're docile and they don't have no fight in them.
Yeah.
They won't stand up for moral principles and
scared to speak out.
Yeah.
Like the men.
Let them value religion. Yeah. That's keeping our people destroyed mentally.
Yeah. You know? And then they'll put the woman in a higher position over the men, and then let you be in the same household and fight over who's the head of the household. Well, we gave the woman the power. Woman all the power.
My favorite scripture.
You know, we gave the woman all the power.
My favorite
so
scripture.
she always gonna stand up.